Okay, so we're here at the CES in Las Vegas with the chairman of Motorsport Group, Zak Brown. And Zak, today a major announcement that Motorsport Network is buying into Formula E. Why?
Well, we obviously are big believers in Formula E, as many people are, but really it was driven by our fans. This is what our consumers were telling us. You know, our Formula E fans, which we have millions of them within the whole motorsports network, really index high compared to other forms of motorsports, quite frankly, right near the top of their desirability. And then we have a paywall, which is where then people have to put their money where their mouth is. And those are really index high in Formula E. So, you know, we're a digital company leading the way in technology. That's exactly what Formula E is doing. And so we wanted to be partners with them so we could get some great and fascinating content and ultimately share that with our readers and viewers, because that's what they wanted to see.
Well, this is the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. I'm sure you're watching it at home and seeing all this wearable tech like jeans that tell you which way to go and water bottles that tell you when it's time to take a drink. And I've never seen so many drones in my life. But the fact that you are here, the fact that Jean Todt, the FIA president, is here, does that say something about the way that motorsport is changing?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, motorsport has always been technology, but I now think we're seeing all forms of motorsports, as President Todt said, embracing technology. And you know, the Consumer Electronics Show now is not just about electronics. It's the world of digital and technology, and I'm seeing companies here that have nothing to do with technology. Now, what are you doing here? It's like, well, we want to understand how we can embrace future of technology and use it in our own business. So I think this show's about the future. It's no longer the Consumer Electronics Show. It should be called the Consumer, the Future of the World Show.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? Because when you go into the main hall here in Las Vegas, it's more like the Geneva Motor Show. I mean, Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Mercedes-Benz, they've got all their Ghosn was here from Nissan earlier in the week. All the talk is of autonomous cars. Do you see a future in which autonomous cars kind of kill motorsport, or do you think people will always want to race cars?
No, I think people always want to race cars. Clearly autonomous cars is going to be a way of the future from, how you and I drive to work. Well, maybe not me. I still like my McLarens, but people want to see the personalities, the competition. So just like these other, what's baseball really have to do with anything other than it's a great sport, basketball. So I think you're going to find that motorsports is always going to be an exciting sport. People want to know the personalities. We're going to see technology developed in the cars, but I think motorsports is here to stay and only going to get stronger, quite frankly.
Well, Zak, have a great time in Las Vegas. Make sure that there's as many dollars in your wallet when you leave the casino as there are when you go in. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, James.
Okay.